Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Wow. Now, I'm pretty sure I already announced this week. Not doing pupa. No. It was a big... Hey. I cannot do 4... It's like, come on. 4 minutes? No. Might as well do an anime series review. So instead... This. Nobunagun. This anime is probably better than Mechanical Warfare. That's a fact. I'm not joking around. It is better than Mechanical Warfare. This anime is so goddamn beast. I cannot contain myself. Now, before I get into what actually happened in this episode, which wasn't really a lot, it was halfway through was action. The other half was just, kind of like after the fact. But let me get an explanation of something. Essentially what Nobunagun is about is this. Shio Gura. It's a Japanese high school student who was visiting Taiwan on a school trip when she suddenly is attacked by monsters. Agents known as gene holders from the government agency Dogu have also arrived who wield weapons infused with the spirits of historical figures. Shio is revealed to also be the gene holder with the soul of Oda Nobunaga, awakened after she tries to rescue a friend. Now, this anime is beast. I'm not joking around here. The animation is sick with a capital S. Especially when she turns into... When she gets this it's basically what happens is... They get this ball, which unlocks the spirit that they had inside them of the historical figure. And each person in this group, in the organization Dogo, like Doggo, I'm going to call it Doggo, awakens their historical and, figure that's inside them, the spirit. And we have, oh my god, the historical figures they have in this anime is ridiculous. You got Jack the Ripper. You've got Isaac Newton. No freaking way. They had Gandhi. I'm like, wait a minute. How does Gandhi fight? He's a pacifist. He doesn't fight. He never fought. So... basically, they show this guy, and he has these huge hands, and it was like I was like, whoa, that was awesome. So yeah, and they're basically fighting these things called evolutionary objects. It was a full title, evolutionary something objects. And essentially what they are they're aliens. There was this tiny meteorite that fell to Earth, and these aliens came out of this meteorite, and they evolved over the years, and they would turn into these fish-like creatures, sort of like evolution. In other words, evolution. And currently, from where they are now, they've evolved into amphibian kind of reptiles. Like they're going from being a fish to amphibian reptile. And in this episode, this is from last week, Shio has awakened her Oda Nobunaga. That was beast! Yo, the animation in this episode, in this series, is freaking amazing. Just freaking amazing. Because here's the thing. There are 2 shows in the winter that I can honestly say the animation is wow. Just unbelievable. And those two shows is this show and that other one. His name eludes me. Hamatora? Hamatora. Those two, animation-wise, unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Like, there are these scenes where they animate it, and they have this crazy colors and shit. And I'm like, whoa. That's amazing. And that's what they have with Nobunagun here. But they also have it with Amatoro. So that was one of the reasons with me picking on which series I was going to take in for episode reviews. It was between these two. I wanted to go with this one, though, because when you got historical figures and you're using them to fight aliens, I mean, that's... you know? So enough of me fanboying over this anime. And I need to say this. The opening, holy shit. Got some heavy metal going in the opening. Alice Ball. Oh, shit, that's awesome. Awesome. Awesome song in the opening. This closing song was good, too. I was digging it. I was digging it big time. So, essentially what happens in this episode. From last week, she was fighting these evolutionary objects, you know, these creatures. And she's using her gun. This gun. Oh, shit. That gun was unbelievable. It's basically a machine gun. But what's awesome about her ability, Shio has, as you know, Nobunaga, is, you know, it evolves. Like, she was able, you know, the spirit of Nobunaga is basically talking to her and telling her, you know, if you can't use it with one gun, do a second flank. Do a third flank. I was like, wow. So she basically just, with the help of the other historical, you know, gene holders, she takes out these creatures. What ends up happening, though, she uses up all her, you know, power. And she uses it up, and she's, like, drained. But before I get into that, you know what really impressed me the most is when she's in that mode as Oda Nobunaga. Yo, her eyes were like, yo, red and shit. I was like, yo, this bitch, yo, this girl was going ham, just knocking these things out, just destroying them, Swiss cheesing them. But like I said, she had help from Newton, because Newton, gene holder of Newton, basically applied gravity, and that's awesome. She's got gravity to shio, you know, Nobunagun back, and use it so the recoil. But what ends up happening is gets drained, and one of the creatures survived, and there was another, you know, evolutionary object that was remained, and the creature was going to pop it like a bomb. And they had to leave it to Gandhi. Gandhi! Oh, it was Gandhi. It was like, goddamn. And he basically used his power to make a force field to stop it. Because I'm guessing the whole point of his power is Gandhi was a pacifist, so he wouldn't fight. So instead, it would be defense instead of fighting. Yes. So we have that part happen. And after that, the battle's over. This is like the after fact. Everyone realizes, gets the whole premise. Everyone who died, people getting killed everywhere. And the whole premise of these evolutionary objects is they're trying to merge with the planet. I was like, wow. Aliens. They're trying to merge with the water, the ocean, everything in the ocean, but also on land. And just completely, you know, with the planet. I was like, wow. Wow. So, basically, you have this thing where, you know, we see Shio, she's very, after that all happened, she's very hesitant to join them because she's scared and everything. And the leaders of Doggo, which is pretty much this woman old woman and this rabbit thing. Which I think let me look on that, the rabbit thing, because I'm trying to see what the name that person's name was. It was Commander. I think it was the Commander. Might be that woman was the Commander. And Dogo, yeah, that was Doggo, that rabbit thing. And then we also had the other guy, Saint Germain, but really it was just Doggo with the rabbit ears, telling her that we're not going to put pressure on you to join, but we need you to stop these things. And basically, the whole premise of that first half with the battle was she was trying to help her friend. Her friend's name eludes me at the moment. And that was the whole premise. And basically, she's just contemplating the whole rest of the episode, contemplating, of to join or not to join. And everyone's getting information about these creatures that are attacking them, and so on and so forth. And then she goes to see her friend. I think her friend's name was Suho? I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I think it's Suho. I'm not 100% sure, though. But basically, shio, Gura, she doesn't want to do it. She's scared. The whole experience was, and it's kind of funny because I like this. There's also a thing that comes into play in this episode, in this series, is she doesn't believe she's her anymore. Because the whole premise is when she turns into Oda Nobunaga, she feels like she's him, and she's not her anymore. It's like that. That's very scary when you think about it. It's like you don't think you're yourself anymore. You got another soul inside of you, and you're freaking out, and she's scared about it. And she tells her friend during this whole thing that she's going to go. Her friend basically gave her the courage to go. This funny part where this guy was talking, and he's like, "Oh, they used the line from Spider-Man." When Uncle Ben tells Peter that power responsibility thing. Yeah. And then she was bringing it up with her friend, Gambaron and stuff. That was funny. But she basically, in that scene, gets the courage to join them because she has something to protect. And that was the whole bit that was shown at the end there. And that's pretty much what happened in the episode. So essentially, that's what happened in episode 2. Holy shit, this anime. This anime is goddamn good. The animation is great. The music is great. I'm definitely going to start reviewing this. And I'm going to say it right now. I believe this is better than Mechanical Warfare. I really do. And just because the animation, the music, ending theme song. Wow. I know it's different from the opening theme song, but it was just fantastic. And just this team of historical figures fighting aliens blew me away. I'm like, that concept just goes, I think about it and I'm like, holy crap. This is going to be a great anime. And next week it seems like really a little bit of fan service. But at the same time, I still think it's good. Just when they're fighting alone, those scenes makes this anime worth watching. It's worth it. It's worth it. But good episode. Give this a 4.5 out of 5. Not gonna go too crazy with 5 out of 5. It was awesome. But it was good. I'm liking the show. Like the music. Like the animation. Story is so good. I mean, it's kind of crazy at a time. But between this and Nobunaga the Fool, Nobunaga the Fool, it's not really worth reviewing, in my opinion. just because of the whole robot thing. But this is different because it's not just Nobunaga you're talking about. You got Jack the Ripper, you got Isaac Newton, you got all these historical figures actually fighting with powers against this alien force. I find that fantastic, and I want to watch more. So, Nobunagun Episode 2 review. Yo, this show is awesome. The animation is great. I can't wait to watch more. I want to see Shio go more. I want to see Shio. I want to see her. See it like she evolves with her guns. Like, you know, she's got a machine gun, and those other two guns she had were like kind of like machine guns. I want to see like can she like make it into a shotgun or any of that stuff. I want to see more. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, people. Bankai 922. Pretty much it. The only other reviews really going in for later today is probably just going to be Seven Deadly Sins, and Unless Maggie comes out. So, yeah, that's the story. I'll see you guys later. Nobunagun, man. I'm really freaking out over this show. This anime, it's the shit. It's the shit. If you are not watching it, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm Bankai 922. Nobunagun, bitches. And I will see you guys later.